Judge hands over a brutal 25 years. That's a good start.
Hayden Fontanet, Mr. Rojas, at the sentencing. Good morning. Are you Hayden
Yes.
Fontanet? And this is 25 DCCR 1759. Mr. Fontanet was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the first-degree felony offense of aggravated robbery.
Oh,
It was an unagreed
aggravated robbery. That sounds like a bad thing.
plea. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor. This is Stephanie, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections
He
to
said
the
he did it.
report?
Not from the defense, not from the state, Judge.
And Mr. Coleman, you said you have a witness or some evidence?
Yeah.
Actually, Judge, Mr. Rojas has graciously stipulated to the admission of the surveillance video from the convenience store in question. So
Okay.
I need to call my custodian record. With the court's permission, first of all, I'm offering states one. No, Judge.
Make that states two, because this one was the plea admonishment.
So he already said he did it. It's not even a question. Everybody knows he did it.
Documentation, please.
I'm offering states two. No objection.
States two is admitted.
Permission to publish, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I think that's all I wish to publish unless the court wants to see the entirety of the video.
I think that's enough. Any other evidence or witnesses?
So just brief argument if I may.
Any other evidence or witnesses for Mr. Rojas?
No, Your Honor, just like,
Mr. Rojas, you may make argument first.
thank
Go
you,
ahead.
Judge. And obviously, after seeing that video, it makes what we're asking for harder to do. What we're here asking for this morning, Judge, is probation. Mr. Fontanet, he is a young offender. I know the court is tired of hearing the same story over and over again, young guys.
He didn't know that he wasn't supposed to rob a store with a gun. He didn't know that.
With guns in here.
Yeah.
He's got a limited criminal history. I believe this is his first felony. He's never been on any
It's
kind
his
of
first felony. You know what that means? That means it's not his first crime.
felony supervision or felony probation. Unfortunately, he's just fallen into the same situation that we see so many other youthful offenders fall into. He's got no
Yeah.
direction in life. He's very little support at home. Sees
His
no
mom didn't treat him right, so he had to go rob a 7-Eleven. That makes sense.
way out of the situation that he's
Yeah.
in, so he goes and
Smart.
decides to rob some money, rob a
sense.
store and get some money. Did the wrong thing.
He did.
And if his story in the PSI is to be believable for what I believe is the right reason, he's trying to help his mom out at home, trying to pay some bills, keep the lights on. Certainly, there are better ways
So
to
he
go
tried to rob a store to help get his mom money? Damn.
about doing that.
Why didn't he just get a
And
job?
I hope that the time in jail has taught Mr. Fontanet that
Wait, why wouldn't he just get a
so-
job? I don't...
we've got options here, Judge. We can send him to prison or we can put him on probation. Certainly, he's on the road if this conduct continues. He's on the road with prison. I don't know.
Yeah, he is on the road. Everybody knows that. Like, everybody, oh, you really think that this clown, he's 23 years old, he's already been in jail before? Like, that's it. Like, it's over, bro. Like, it's over. Just, yeah, it's a human battery, exactly.
The day is the best time to make that exit for him. He's got a long life to live. We can send him to prison. He can be there for a few years and come back out. I don't know that he's going to get the help that he really needs in prison.
The help that he needs? See, this is the inversion of values that has destroyed the country. See, I don't give a fuck what happens to this animal. You throw him in a box, throw away the key. Fuck him. Everybody knows you're not supposed to rob a store with a gun. Damn, duh. Of course. So, like, if you do that, you don't know how to act. You don't know what the hell's going on. So it's about figuring out, like, this person needing help. If you had the options to get help and you chose to rob a store, you don't deserve help. You need to go in the box. What would your dad have called this kid? My dad was not racist. That's what you're trying to say. He just was not racist. Like, I don't know what you want me, like, he just wasn't. Like, he would have called him a retard. He'd say probably put him in jail or shoot somebody like this, definitely. But he wouldn't, like, he's not racist.
There are programs available
Yeah.
on probation that if he's serious about turning his life around, like he says in the PSI,
Oh, he's
those
serious.
programs can help him. And if he does take advantage of those, it in turn would make the community a little bit safer. Because it'd be one less guy going
Why would
around.
it make the community safer for this person to be out? And, like, what? How could you possibly make the argument that the community would be safer if this person was not in jail? Like, that's just insane to me. It really is.
with a gun when he does get out of prison, if that were the road that you chose to take. planned on living at home with his mom. I think he has some younger siblings there.
Mm-hmm.
To his benefit, before he was even arrested, he started a GED. I think on the night that the
His retard didn't even graduate high school? Oh my God. No wonder he can't get a job. He in his 20s, he doesn't even have a GED. He doesn't even have a fucking high school diploma. What a retard. What an idiot.
this happened, he had just finished a GED class and made a dumb decision to go hang out with these guys that he should not have been hanging out with,
Yeah.
and did this robbery.
Uh-huh.
Again, Judge, you've got
He
two
shouldn't have
options. You
done
can
it.
send him to prison, or you can try to get him some help on probation, and hopefully he will take advantage of that. And certainly if he doesn't, we're going to know.
And if he doesn't, then what? Then somebody else might get killed. Somebody else's store might get robbed. Somebody might get injured. Somebody might have their life changed or ruined because of that. But that's okay because you were trying to do the right thing.
Pretty quick.
Hopefully, yeah.
And you'll have another chance to send him to prison probably for a longer time.
All right, thank you. What is the status
She goes, thank you. That's it.
of the other two? Are there co-defendants? Have they been charged?
They have been charged, Judge, and I have both of their cases, Judge.
And they have not been sentenced yet or
No,
anything
Judge.
like that?
No,
Okay.
Judge.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Coleman.
Yeah, I'll be brief. Whether it's the Pine Club Apartments or Rogers Park or a Speedy Mart, you've seen this, and we've seen this in this community all too often. I'm preaching to the choir, Judge. Prayer vigils and advisory committees, all that stuff's fine, but you, Judge, are where the rubber meets the road. You are that person that can protect the community from somebody like this defendant. You are that person that can either let him walk out of this courtroom on probation with a piece of paper with conditions and promises that he won't resort to this kind of violence that you saw on that video, or you can ensure that the community is safe by putting him behind steel bars, concrete wall, and razor.
Patriot alert. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is.
Wire fence. Judge, I'm just asking.
Here
I'm
we
not
go.
having a begging, but on behalf of this community, I'm begging that you sentence this defendant to prison. The message that needs to be sent to this defendant and his circle of friends and anybody who would want to be like this defendant is that if you pick up a gun with the intent to commit violence, you're going to pick up a 15, 20, 25-year prison sentence, Judge.
Oh, bro, he just lets them know. Oh my God. This man gets it. He gets it. Yes, this guy actually gets it. Because he's one of the people that can put together the two seemingly people can't put these together related realities, where reality number one is that this puts everybody else in danger. That's the main thing. And number two, what are you thinking about him for?
And I'm just asking that you do this on behalf of people who live at the Pine Club Apartments who just want to live in peace. People who
They
want
want to
to
live
take a
in
walk.
peace. Exactly. People want to live in peace. You can't have an animal like this and live in peace.
Rogers Park and not be robbed, and somebody that wants to stop at a
Can
speedy.
you imagine, like, if your upstairs neighbor was a buffalo? Think about that. There's a buffalo in your apartment that's above you. Can you think about how fucking annoying that would be? I've been there.
Convenience store and pick up some snacks without becoming a victim of a
Really?
robbery. That's all I have, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. So, Mr. Fontenette, there was a time some years ago that there really wasn't even a question. Everyone, state's attorneys were recommending youthful offenders, probation. Let's give everybody an opportunity. And things have just changed in such an incredibly dangerous way.
That's right. Because these people are animals and they will always be animals. They will always be animals. You're not going to rehabilitate that.
With young people
That's right.
doing what I just saw you do on that screen. I cannot imagine the fear that person had that was working in that store.
You point
That
a
he
gun
now
at him.
has
Yep.
just trying to go to work, make a living, and go home. And he has 3 people come in and not just grab a little quick something and run out, but terrorize him
That's right.
for quite some time.
Wait, so they fucked around in there? They weren't even trying to get... Oh, man, then you definitely got to keep them in there. Like, I understand, like, if somebody steals something, like, it's like, okay, well, we can't have you do that, right? But I don't view this as, like, something that's really that bad. Like, it's just, yeah, we can't have that happen. But, like, if you're going around there and causing problems and, like, trying to, you know, like, that's like a dominance thing. Watch the video?
Pulling them around, yanking
Y'all
them around.
wait, what? Y'all have the video? Where's the video of this? No. Where can I find the video for it?
6 o'clock, Kimberly is off. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office
it
listening
is.
to the
So
public's
this is
plea
what it
for
was.
harsher prosecution against violent offenders. Judge West making it happen during sentencing today. KFTM's Amon Abraham live in studio with
So
reaction.
this is
Video.
it.
Prosecutor Nederland convenience robbery. The terrorizing crime at a
There it
Nederland
is.
convenience store last year was captured on video. Prosecutor
Look,
Tommy
look.
Coleman showing the video capturing the moment the teens ran into the store.
Damn, bro, he going in there with the AK.
Showing the video capturing the moment the teens
Look, oh my God.
ran into the store and raised their firearms at the clerk. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office is sending a clear message to violent offenders. They should prepare for tough prosecution and longer sentences.
Holy shit, man. That's an AR. 3 of them all pointing the gun at this one guy. Holy shit. What an idiot. What a fucking idiot. That's not the full video? Yeah, I mean, that's enough, right?
Around, putting guns in his face. All three
Yeah,
of you.
we just saw that.
I also, in addition to the PSI, get jail incident reports. And you apparently like to fight and jump people, which is what's been happening in the jail.
So he's been getting in fights even in the jail, and they think they want to let this animal out? Oh my God. So he's crashing out even when he's in jail.
So it makes it very difficult for me to go, oh, this is somebody that's
wants
going to
to
get out
improve
and
their life.
behave, who can follow the rules, because you can't even follow the rules in
the
jail.
jail. Exactly, yeah.
And
True.
the pre-sentence report shows that you're a high risk level, which tells me
Yeah.
that after they've looked at everything, that you don't have, unfortunately, a good likelihood of being successful if I were to put you on probation. And
So
Mr.
true.
Coleman's right. We're tired of it.
I'm tired of it.
And there's got to be something done. So in cause number 25, DCCR 1759, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And at this time, I'm going to find you guilty of aggravated robbery.
Oh,
I'm going to sentence you to a term of 25 years in the institutional division.
damn, 25 years. Oh my God. You saw him getting up, crashing out? Watch in the background.
Years in the institutional division.
No. See his fat, retarded fucking mom, probably. That's the reason why he's like that. You don't even know how to act right either. You raise a retard. Look, see? Apple don't far from the tree, apparently. That's sad.
I'm going to sentence you to a term of 25 years in the institutional division of the Texas
25
Department of
years.
Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in
25
custody that the law gives you the right to
Wow.
receive. I'm handing you the trial court
Wow.
certification. This was not an agreement. You have some rights to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm
That's
or
smart.
ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. You can talk to Mr. Rojas about any questions you have about that. I am making an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. Mr. Fontenette, I understand that this is harsh, and I know you believe this is harsh, but I think this is necessary. I hope that you go and you make things right. You can get out of prison. You're still going to be young, and you can make your life better. That's going to be up to you, okay? You can go back with the bailiff.
25 years. And the thing is that, like, if you're already getting in fights in fucking prison, you're never getting out of prison, because you're just going to get another assault charge while you're in prison, and you're going to end up in there for the rest of your life, right? Like, that's it. And that's if somebody doesn't kill you, right? That's kind of crazy. I don't think it is at all. I think that we have a problem with these people running wild. We do. That's an animal that should never leave the zoo. Yeah, we gotta keep these people under control, man. It is, and it's so obvious. And I'm very, very glad to see this happen. Court streams are back. I'm ready. No, I love seeing people like this get sent to jail forever. It's the right choice, man. What a waste of youth in his golden years. His mom did, raising him up like an animal. That's okay. I think that we get that, like what I said before, you get that mandatory compelled labor. So, like, whenever we put one of these people in a box, then we have them going out and doing shit with it, right? Because, like, at that point, they're going to have to go and, like, I don't know, turn big rocks into little rocks, right? Make some license plates, something like that. And honestly, I feel like that's the right way to do things. It is. That's the right way to handle it. And his mom failed him. Yeah, she did. She failed it. She crashed out even in the courtroom. And he may appeal and win. Yeah, maybe not, though. Getting into fights in the box. Yeah, exactly. And no, Asmongold going to be close to his 60s when he comes out. He's going to be 40. He said he's 48, right? So he'd be 48 whenever he gets out if he's 23. And he was in there for 25 years. And he'd probably get out a little bit earlier than that if he doesn't act up. So the one sheriff don't release a 35 arrest person even after a judge ordered him. No, I mean, honestly, like, they need to do that more. A lot of these judges, we need more judges like this. We have to have more Old Testament rulings like this, because this scares everybody else that wants to go and rob a 7-Eleven. It does. It scares everybody else because they don't want to be the next person that there's like 50 meme videos about you crying in the courtroom and then you go to jail for 25 years. It is like, this is a great judge. I'm happy to see this, and I think that it should happen a lot more, right? It should be amazing. I would be very happy about it. And yeah, that's it. If he's a good boy, he'll just serve less than half that. Yeah, so he's going to serve the whole thing. That's what I was thinking too. Is it an Old Testament? Old Testament would have been life at least. Old Testament would be he's dead, right? I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, that's what it would be. He'd be dead. And so, like, he should be thanking him and saying, like, you know what? Like, it could have been a lot worse. Like, I deserve a lot worse, but for some reason, like, they thought that they would not kill me. And I feel like, because honestly, like, if you break into a store and you do that, like, who does this, really? Really, who does this? It's insane. So I'm very glad to see more people talking about this.